Hello, everyone. My name is Stephen Murray, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of The Gift of Giving. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, this is the program that focuses on non-profits, 501c3s, and foundations based right here in the state of Nevada. These are the organizations who are giving back to our community and making it better and brighter. This week, as you can see, we have a wonderful panel here. I'm going to introduce, first of all, Ayana Castro. She's the founder and president of Creating a Giving Culture, correct?
Yes.
And you've brought with you 4 members of the Community Outreach Youth Leadership Board. We've got Leah Gutman, got Emilia Camacho, Julia Kristinik, and last but by certainly no means least, Sasha Stevens. Thank you all for being with us today, and you are doing an amazing work here. Ayana, you give us a brief overview of Creating a Giving Culture and when it was founded.
So Creating a Giving Culture LV was founded this year, but it all started back when I was 11 years old and I started giving back to the community. I was often told no a lot because I was so young. So I created this nonprofit to give the younger youth an opportunity to give back and serve. So that's how this nonprofit came about, and it's all about giving youth K through 12 an opportunity and a chance to serve in our community.
Amazing. That's wonderful. And so let's go around the table here. Leah, let's start with you. So what made you join the organization?
So when I heard about this organization, I thought it was a great idea. I love giving back to my community, and I thought that it was going to be a great opportunity for my future as well as for other kids' futures as well.
Perfect. And Emilia?
I really wanted to join this organization because I thought it was a really unique idea to be able to give those opportunities to younger kids, because sometimes we're not capable of doing things, but this is really something that could really boost our careers but make us stand out in a way that can encourage other little kids to volunteer as well.
Yes, well, you're certainly doing that. And Julia, how about yourself?
So personally, Ayana inspired me to give back to the community more, and when taking a sociology class at my school, it put me in a perspective where I could see like different people in different situations, and it made me realize how privileged I am compared to other people. So I wanted to help others.
Get your help. Yes, no, all good reasons. And Sasha, finally you.
As well as Julia, I really look up to Ayana and how much she does for our community, and I really wanted to live up to her expectation and also help out with our community. And I love meeting new people and all these opportunities that this allows me to have.
You've all got very noble reasons for joining this organization. It's wonderful that you set it going. So now, how many members do you actually have signed up already?
So currently on our board, we have 16 serving members, and our goal for the event, we are trying to get 300 youth volunteers to come to the community service event.
And we're going to be talking about that. You're talking about this event on March the
28th.
28th. Mm-hmm. We'll be talking about that in detail later. So you have 16 board members?
Yes.
Wow.
There's a lot of us.
Now, do you all have different roles, or do you have brainstorming sessions and figure where do we go from here? And you all just, so it's not like you're the treasurer and you're the secretary or anything like that. You have brainstorming sessions.
Yes. So we all work as a group. We currently have a communication on GroupMe and a group chat. So we're always talking about the event and ways that we can make this event better. So yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's talk about the community carnival. That's the event that you've got coming up on March the 28th. So John's going to put the flyer up on the screen here. Tell us, where is the event actually going to be held?
So the community carnival is going to be held at the Centennial Hills Park.
Okay. And when is it going to be held at? We know it's March the 28th, but what's the time?
So it's going to be from 10 a.m. to noon.
10 a.m. to noon. Okay. And what is the goal of the event? what are you hoping to accomplish by this event?
So, the goal of the event is to create different kinds of care packages for people in need to give to just the people that need it the most. We're going to be creating different kinds of care packages.
Yes, so we're going to have hygiene kits and we're going to have snack kits as well. Julia can go into a little bit about a station that we're going to be having there.
Yes,
Okay.
so we're going to have a dog toy making station, and basically we're going to cut up used t-shirts that were donated from the community, and we're going to tie them in knots and braid them so that they can make strong dog toys, and they'll be donated to nonprofits for dog shelters and dog shelters across Las Vegas.
Oh, nice. That's a pretty unique program, I would have thought. I haven't heard of anybody doing that before. But so now you're talking about hygiene packages as well, but on the list of things that you're looking for, you're looking for 2,000 granola bars and 3,000 trail mix and fruit snacks, 2,000 and chips, drawstring bags. How are you in meeting that goal so far?
So far, we're really good in the hygiene products section. We're currently looking for a lot of donations for the snacks and waters and juices and bags for the event. But right now, it's going good.
Good. And have you reached out to organizations like Walmart, or do you reach out and contact these people and see if they can donate?
Yes, we have been.
And you all take turns, and have you each been given so many places to call, and you reach
Yes.
out and call them, and what's the response been generally?
Generally, it really depends. I've reached out to several schools, and I've had several schools send out flyers, and I even had my old elementary school run a drive for us. So, so far the response has been pretty good.
Yes. And when you've been calling your places, are you getting good feedback from the organizations that you're calling for donations?
Yes, personally, I've been actually going to the places, not just calling them. Like, I went to an orthodontist place, and they gave me toothbrushes for helping with the hygiene part. But I haven't been really in charge of the food part, but I'm going to try to be more involved with that.
Okay. And the two of you?
Yes, so I've been reaching out to the community from the Nextdoor app, and there has been a lot of people that are willing to help out and donate. But personally, when I've been calling people, because like I sound young, there has been a lot of negative response. But like while continuing to call, I found a lot of more positive responses, which make them better. Yeah.
Make it better. Good. So you're not actually raising money here. What you're doing is you're making giveaway bags
Yes,
for
so
those who are less fortunate.
the goal is 3,000 kits to then be able to hand out to the community.
Okay. And in the unlikely event that any are left over, you're going to give them to food banks or
Yes, so
places
we
to hand
plan
out?
to give them back to some of the nonprofits, so then they can have the opportunity to make their own kits and then hand them out as well.
Perfect. Okay. So we're going to take a sponsorship break right now. And when we come back, we'd like to talk about some of the places that you've already been involved in, that you've already made a difference and an impact on. Okay? Please stay with us, folks. We're going to be right back.
Introducing Pacific Coast Capital, your partner in finance. We provide financing for your business. Speed, flexibility, and creativity are the foundation of our service. We'll help you navigate through change and opportunities. Our 90-plus years of experience ensures quick turnaround on loan decisions. Ride the wave to prosperity with us. Ready for new funding? Visit our website today at pacificcoastcap.com.
Welcome back, everyone, and I'd like to welcome back our guest today from Creating a Giving Culture. Thank you again for being here today. This is your spring break, and here you are doing an interview on your program that you've got going here. And thank you for what you're doing for our community. So let's talk about some of the events that you've already dealt with and handled. First of all, I understand you go and help out at food banks.
Yes. So I know some of the members on my board have not joined me for that, but I've had other members on the board, and we went with Shine a Light and we made Thanksgiving kits for the unhoused community, and that was
Good
a really good
Yes.
learning experience.
Yes, Shine a Light. They do a lot of good in the community.
Yes, they do.
Helping the people in the tunnels.
Hmm.
Yes, we've had them on the program. And anti-bullying drives.
Hmm.
Who came up with that idea? How did that come about?
So that's my thing. I'm really big on anti-bullying. I was bullied a lot when I was younger, from elementary
Really?
throughout middle school. So that's always been something near and dear to my heart.
Right.
And back in middle school, I started the anti-bullying drive and anti-bullying days across Nevada, because that was really important to me, because I feel like a lot of people struggle with being able to speak out about their bullying experiences. So it was important to me to start something for others to know that they have a common ground and a common relationship with bullying.
Okay. And are you going to have any more anti-bullying drives?
So currently, right now, we're focusing, after this community service event, we're going to focus on children's hospice. But that is definitely something that I would love to bring back if my board would want to do something like that.
Now, when you're picking out these projects to go to, is it like a board decision? Did you have a vote and say who's interested in doing this and see if the majority wins? Is that how you decide?
Since there's so many of us, a lot of the times I just send out all these opportunities that I do get, and it's kind of like whoever would want to go can come, and everybody's always welcome. So it's kind of just like sign up, and if you want to come, you can come, and then if you want to go to another event, you can go to the other event.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now, do you all have friends that when you get this notification from Ayana saying, I'm organizing this event, do you then reach out to your friends and say, hey, we're going to have this volunteer program. Would you like to be a part of it?
So I personally, I joined the board, and then I actually sent out the opportunity to several of my other friends, and now I have 2 of my best friends on the board with us. So.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So you didn't just recruit them to sign up for an event. You got them hooked on the whole program.
Yes.
So good for you. Are you all learning? Now, how about you? Do you reach out to friends when you see an opportunity that presents itself?
I don't reach out personally, but instead I go on Instagram and I make videos encouraging them to come along and tell them where it's at, just to invite them to get more. Get more involved.
So now if you come up with an event that you'd like to see happen, do you reach out to Ayana and then she sends it out, or do you just, anyone who comes up, it just goes out to all the board?
Yeah, so basically if we reach out to someone and we want other people to come along with us, we can share it in the group and they will come along if they want to.
Okay, so it doesn't all go through Ayana.
Yeah, so all of us are reaching out to places and trying to get opportunities, and whenever we get opportunities, we invite others along to come with us.
Okay. And Sasha, have you organized any individual opportunities yet?
Not yet, but a lot of our board, when we were going to orthodontists and dentists for our drives to collect toothpaste and toothbrushes, if we were going there, we would invite others to come with us.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Well, I did see on your, I think it was on your Facebook page, and there were some pictures of you with dentists and with an orthodontist, and I wondered what the connection was there. So you found this one orthodontist that's been very good about giving back.
So when we have a pickup, so we'll reach out to orthodontists or dentists and see if they'd be interested in donating. And usually we get a lot of responses back yes, of course. So then I will invite the board, or whoever got that opportunity will invite the board to then go and then pick up those toothbrushes and toothpaste. And then we post them on our social media just as a thank you.
Wow. Wow. Okay, now I also saw that you had some bike donation drives.
Yeah.
So how did that come about?
So that was an event that I hosted when I was in middle school during COVID. That was another thing that I really wanted to do to get people out of the house. So at that time, actually during the bike drive, I didn't know how to ride a bike. So I hosted a bike drive to get the youth out, and I'm like, let's all get active. You know, since we're all stuck up in the house, let's go do like activities, you know, get out, kind of go back into reality because we were all just cooped up inside. And I then learned how to ride a bike through that bike drive. And it was just an opportunity to give people that didn't have the funds for a bike an opportunity for them to get a bike for free.
Okay, gotcha. And how many bikes did you actually come up with?
I think we were able to get around 500 bikes, if not
Wow.
more. Yes.
500 bikes?
Hmm.
That's a ton.
Yeah, yes, there was a lot. And then we did end up having some extra left over, and we donated it to the Chip Buchanan Christmas Drive.
Oh, gotcha. So you always find a home for anything that's...
Yes, anything extra
Yes.
left over, we always make sure it goes back out into the community.
Yes, and I'm sure that on your community event that you've got coming up at the end of this week, the leftover you're going to find good homes for. I'm
Yes.
sure about that. Now, the Salvation Army, I think I saw something on the Facebook
Mhm.
page about Salvation Army too.
So for Salvation Army, we went and we rang the bells for them. I was able to get some of my board members. I don't think any of my board members that came with me today were able to go, but we were just able to go stand outside Smith's and get some donations for them. That was really fun.
Now, was this at Christmas when they're
Yes,
always out
mhm.
there?
Yes, that's what we did.
Yes. Do you sing? Because the one outside of our Smith sings.
We don't sing, but we definitely do talk a lot.
Okay. I also saw, and John's going to put up a picture of you with backpacks.
Yes.
So were you all involved in the backpack program?
Mhm,
Yes.
You were all involved? And
Would one of you guys like to talk about that?
yes.
I can.
Yes. There you go,
We
Sasha.
got invited by Commissioner Jones, and we packed backpacks with like snacks and waters just for our community. And it was really fun to be able to hang out with Commissioner Jones and his team and our organization too. And we made 300 bags.
Mhm,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, good grief.
Yes, so those
300
bags
backpacks.
we are then going to bring to the community giving carnival event, and we're going to add some of the hygiene products and other stuff that we weren't able to add over there.
So were these two connected? The backpacks, it's connected to the community
Yes.
event?
Yes.
That was the reason for
Mhm.
Yes.
doing the backpacks.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. And the backpacks, you said, sorry, it had in it water and
Yeah, it had a bunch of water and snacks, like fruit snacks, chips, and like granola bars and Rice Krispie treats.
boy.
Yeah.
gosh, it make it worthwhile for anybody to come just to get those backpacks. You know, that's real good. Good. So now, would you consider reaching out to other organizations like veterans organizations or senior centers and going and volunteering there? That's
Yes.
something
So I did bring this to the board. We are going to try to go to senior centers and host like a bingo night and give out like some fun prizes and get more youth involved that way. And we're going to do like a care day. So we'll go and like get them. I usually like to do paint their nails, like the senior citizens, the girls paint their nails. And then I went one time and we played chess with some of the members. So just going there and just getting the youth involved. Yeah.
Yes. So, well, there's plenty of those centers around town that they could give you a full-time job just going around to those. Now, you also mentioned there's a flag event
Mhm.
that you've got. Is that Memorial Day that you've got that coming up for? Or
Yes.
Memorial
So we are going to try to raise flags to put at the veterans' graves for Memorial Day. And we also lay the wreaths for wreaths across America at the Veterans Memorial as well as another thing that we like to do.
That's wonderful. That's truly wonderful. Now, where are you going to get the flags from? Are you going to reach out and try and
Yes.
get organizations to
Mhm.
give flags?
Yes.
And now, how many of the veterans memorial places are you going to visit? Are you going to go over to like Henderson? They've got or
Yes,
Boulder
that's
City,
where
you're
we're going to go.
gonna go-
Boulder City.
Boulder City, yes, because
Yes.
they've got the cemetery there.
Mhm.
So that's nice. And how many flags do you hope to get?
I know my goal is at least 500 flags. I would love to get.
500.
Mhm.
And are you all going to participate in that?
Yes.
Yes, good. So when you say 500, is that going to be split between the 16 board members to
To raise, yes.
to raise the 16, and you're all going to be given like a quota? Is that how it works?
It's
Pretty much. Or?
yeah. So we all have like the collective goal, and then it's just we all work together to try to raise all those flags. So it's not really like divided up like, oh, you have to get this certain amount. It's kind of like, okay, let's all work together to figure out how we're going to get these 500 flags.
Okay. Boy, it sounds like you're covering all kinds of bases that
Yes.
filling up all kinds of holes that are needed in our community, and it's marvelous. Now, did I hear something about a Miss Reese organization?
Yes, so it's wreaths across America, and they put down wreaths for Christmas time for the veterans.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay, Reese across America. So this is now. Did you do this last year, or is this coming Christmas? Will that be the first year you're doing it?
So I usually volunteer with them every year, and this will be our first year as a board going together to lay down the wreaths. Mhm.
Okay. And do you actually get the wreath from an organization, or are you going to try and make some of the wreaths yourselves? with your
So
creative talents?
it's an organization, and they go and they have like all these wreaths for then people to volunteer and lay down those wreaths for the
Okay,
veterans.
So you'll
Mhm.
volunteer.
Yes, we'll be
Okay.
volunteering for that.
Alrighty. Notice that I keep thinking of your 16 board members and volunteers, and it's great. And there are 5 ladies here. Do you have any men or young
Yes, we do. We
boys that are involved in the organization that
I think
come and help out?
right now we have 4 boys that are on the board, and then we do have boys that come and volunteer as well.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. So
Yes.
it's not an all-female
No,
organization.
no.
Okay.
It's welcome to
Just
all
wanted to
youth
check
who want to
and
volunteer.
Just
Yes.
wanted to check out on that. So, okay, we're going to take another brief sponsorship break. Please stay with us, folks. We're going to be right back.
Tariffs, pandemics, rising inflation. The Joshua Dowden team is ready when volatility happens. Markets fluctuate for reasons nobody can control. Don't let the headlines drive your financial plan. The Joshua Dowden team at Priority Wealth Partners has served Summerlin retirees for 3 decades. Our 5-tier risk management strategy matches our strategies with your goals, with plans designed for your assets to be there when you need them. Conveniently located at the heart of downtown Summerlin. Call Joshua Dowden today or visit DowdenFinancialServices.com.
Welcome back, everyone, and I'd like to welcome back our guest today from Creating a Giving Culture. Thank you all for taking the time on spring break to be with us. Now, a couple of things I want to ask. Now, obviously, you're all in school. Are you all in the same school?
No.
No, you're in different schools. Okay. What kind of support have you each gotten from your own school? Are they aware that you're involved in this program, and have they been supportive? Let's start with you and go down the line.
So I go to Riverview High School, and they have been very supportive. I'm currently going to my student council class, and we're going to get volunteers, other youth from the student council class to come out. My honor society has been very supportive as well. And then I'm hoping to reach out to our host ed club.
Okay.
So I go to Leeds STEM Academy, and so far I've reached out to our NJHS chapter, and they've sent out the Sign Up Genius for our event, as well as information about creating giving culture, and they've been overall very supportive.
Great.
I go to Faith Lutheran Middle School and High School, and I've reached out to most of the counselors. Now I'm just waiting for them to get back to me.
Nice.
I also go to Art Review, and I'm in the Key Club, so I messaged the Key Club board members, and I'm waiting for them to get back to me about the Sign Up Genius link.
Great.
I also go to RBU High School.
Okay, that's okay.
And I'm
All
also
good.
in student council with Iona, and I'm currently a freshman, and all the freshmen in student council are very supportive, and they always want to help out.
Okay. Now, have you reached out to Clark County School District as an entity and got any response from them at all?
So, not the district itself, but all the schools in Clark County are aware of the event. All the
Oh,
principals are.
Okay. Now, you say they're aware of the event.
Yes.
Are they also aware of the organization that other people might want to join
Yes.
and volunteer?
Yes,
so
they
they're
are.
aware of creating a giving culture. Okay. Now, I saw it looked like you were getting an award at the Clark County Commission.
Yes. So I got awarded during Women's History Month for just the nonprofit and everything that I've done in the community. And it was a really special moment to be awarded. I was awarded alongside the North Las Vegas mayor. So, I mean, it kind of was just like a full circle moment just to know that
Okay.
everything that we are all putting in is not going unrecognized.
Yes. Well, that's nice to get the acknowledgement and know that because you're also spreading the word through a place like the Clark County Commission. And now also Women's Empowerment.
Mm-hmm.
Is that another award that you were given or?
So that was included during like Women's History Month, and it was kind of just empowering young women to give back. So we met with, sorry, my brain went blank for a second.
That's right.
Commissioner Kirkpatrick. Okay.
Marilyn Kirkpatrick.
Yes, Commissioner Kirkpatrick. We met with her, and it was my board at the time, and at that time we only had girls on the board, so it was kind of just like a women's empowerment kind of thing, just
Yes.
getting young women back into the
Okay.
community.
And so now you've got 4 male members.
Yes.
That's kind of killed the women's empowerment. No, just kidding. So now, how far are you willing to go when you're organizing these events that you're an organization that you're supporting? You've mentioned that you're going to go to Boulder City with the flags,
Mhm.
the wreaths. Is that your geographical distance? You're prepared to go that far?
Yes, that is.
And what about on the other side? Are you prepared to go out as far as Pahrump or anywhere, or do you really want to keep in Las Vegas, Henderson, and Boulder City?
We want to keep it within Las Vegas for now, just since it's such a small nonprofit, but we're eventually hoping to just spread out all across Nevada.
Well, you never know. There might be some people tuning in from out of state, and they might want to consider starting an
yes, of
organization
course.
like
Mhm.
yours. That would be great. So, what do you see as the biggest challenges facing the organization? Each one of you, if you want to give any thoughts or ideas as to what you find to be the biggest challenge that you're having to deal with.
So I think the biggest challenge for me is just because this is such a new nonprofit, and this is really something I've never done before. I've hosted like my own events within the community, but this is my first time like actually having a youth board and getting together such a huge event and getting all these youth involved. So I think the trickiest thing is just being confident and knowing that this is going to be a success. I mean, working alongside all these like youth members is something I've never done before, but it's been really inspiring to me.
Yes,
Mhm.
good, rewarding,
Yes.
not financially. How about you? Yeah.
Personally, for me, it's been a lot of just getting people to take us seriously. I'm 13,
Mhm.
but I look a lot younger, so it's difficult for just to get people to take us seriously and want to support us. But we've also had a lot of people who actually think that that's a great part of our nonprofit, and that's our main goal, is to have people take us seriously as a nonprofit, even though we're youth run.
Wow. Okay. And Amelia, how about you?
I think sometimes it may be hard to get others involved just because we're so young and they think that we're not capable of doing this. But doing this whole thing with the board, it's just shown me how like we're all capable of doing big things. So it might be hard sometimes to just get other people involved.
Okay.
One of the things I find a little challenging is reaching out to people because, like, again, like I am not as confident, but I'm trying to be, and sometimes they see through that. But a lot of the times, adults are willing to see the children and they are inspired by how we want to help out the community and help us out. And I think it's great because there are a lot of great adults that help out the community.
Yeah, well, I think you're all very inspirational because you do inspire people at such a young age to give back. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. And how about you, Sasha?
I'm just gonna go along with what they said. I think confidence is also a thing, like, because when reaching out to people, you always have that negative feedback. So some people will always say no, or some people will like not reply back to you. But it's important to stay confident, and just because we're young doesn't mean we're not capable.
No, absolutely. Well, you've already proven that with all the accomplishments you've done so far with, your backpacks, your bullying, this community event that you're organizing,
Honestly,
what you're doing with the flags. It's, for the veterans, it's amazing the ideas that you've already come up with and created. You're to be commended, all of you. You truly are.
when I started this nonprofit, I think my biggest goal with having this board is just for youth to gain confidence in themselves, because I remember when I very first started giving back to the community, it was really hard for me to reach out to these organizations and ask for donations. It was really nerve-wracking, and I didn't have much confidence within myself. But throughout the years, I slowly started to gain that confidence, and I hoped with starting this nonprofit and having my own board that these members would eventually have confidence in themselves and carry themselves.
Well, if you haven't got it now, it'll certainly come with what you're accomplishing, because you can look back with pride at what you're doing and what you've already done. So I'd like to thank you all for coming out today. Before we conclude, would you like to share out your contact information? I know you're on Facebook and
Yes. So I am on Facebook and Instagram, and it is Creating a Giving Culture LV on all platforms. And hopefully we'll have a website made by then. But if you go to our Facebook or Instagram, there is a link tree where you can find an Amazon link to donate, PayPal for donations, and also the sign up for the community service event.
Okay. And I wish you certainly good luck with all your projects, but especially with this community giving service event, because this is your first major event. So you've already got the information out there, folks. Hopefully you will go and support this event on March the 28th and encourage and support these people who are doing this amazing work. So thank you again for being with us today.
Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure having you all. It really has. And I'd like to thank the show's producer and station owner, John Stiles, for giving me the opportunity to host this program. And I'd like to thank our sponsors, Priority Wealth Partners, Pacific Coast Capital, the Firelight Barn, and my late business partner, Ralph Champion, whose message you'll hear at the end of this program and whose legacy lives on with this program. I'd also like to thank Friends of the Gift of Giving. They're the anonymous donors who wish to remain that way, but certainly help keep this program on the air. And finally, I'd like to thank you, the viewers, for tuning in. If any of you have children who are of the age of this group and they might be interested in volunteering, please share this interview with them. They might want to watch and become involved, and they can certainly go to the event on March the 28th and learn more about it. And if you have any questions or comments, please reach out to me, Stephen at thegiftofgiving.vegas, and hopefully you will join us again soon. In the meantime, stay safe, have a wonderful week, be kind to one another. Bye for now.
Mr. R.J. Champion is proud to sponsor WWDBTV's series, The Gift of Giving, and wishes the program much success. Congratulations and gratitude to the featured guests and the organizations they represent. Our community is well served by your tireless efforts to make Nevada a better state for all its residents.